What's going on, y'all? It's Goat Talk. First episode of our podcast, man.
Yeah,
We're gonna go down. We're gonna introduce ourselves. So we're gonna start this way and then make our way down the line.
You know what it is, y'all. It's your boy Young B right here.
Mike Corbin.
It's your boy Lil, aka Light Skin Batman. You already know what it is.
AKA.
So AKA Light Skin Captain America.
You already.
AKA Kalians. But yeah, so you know, this is our first podcast. So you know, we over here in our little man cave. You feel me?
Yeah.
We got the little bar action going on. So we are Goat Talk. So we here to spit some knowledge to y'all. You know what I'm saying?
About any and everything y'all want to know.
Yes.
Yeah, man. So this is gonna be our podcast, our first whack at it. We're gonna go there. We're gonna talk about some.
That's it. Bear with us.
Yeah.
We're gonna get on here. We're gonna talk about some real situations. We're gonna talk about some real topics. We're gonna keep it as authentic as possible, as genuine as possible, and as real as possible. You know what I mean?
Right. And
So,
yeah, we got a decent amount of topics. So when we talk about them, try to keep it as simple, as quick as possible. Try not to dwell too long on one topic.
Mm-hmm.
But mainly today, we really focusing on like relationships. You know, everybody has problems with those. From whatever, like middle school. Yes, you do. middle school, like up until like people like in like 40s. For honestly, like age really doesn't matter. Everybody got their issues that they go through. So
facts.
that's. Y'all ready to get started?
Yeah, hop into it, man.
Alright, so I did some asking around, and our first question is, what makes a good first date?
Good question.
That's a great question.
Good
Yes,
question.
yes.
So we're gonna start it off since you read it. You feel me?
I'm gonna start it off.
What's your
Alright.
feedback on
What's
it?
your feedback on that question?
Basically, I feel like what makes a good first date is pretty much knowing pretty much like who your company is. If it's somebody you've been really wanting to take out, you want to take serious, then you got to do it the right way. I say start off at like a restaurant. It don't gotta be nothing big, you know what I'm saying? First date, you don't got to go all out like IHOP, get some breakfast, maybe beat up, something like that.
I mean, I slap you from
It do, something simple. And then obviously, like whoever you taking out, or whether it's the girl or if the girl taking out the dude, hopefully they not, hopefully they grateful, not, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On that bullshit. But yeah, keep it simple. Good first date. Make sure you do some research. Ask like some good questions, some good engaging questions. Try not to make it like 21 questions, because honestly that's kind of boring.
So what's wrong with 21 questions? Like,
It's nothing wrong with that, but it's more so it feels like an interview.
Yeah, you asking too many
I mean, but it kind of
Too many
is an
questions.
interview in the
It's
sense.
not,
But like you should
I feel like
instead of like like ask like a question, be like, so like what do you do? And then when they tell you what you do,
Yeah.
don't move on to the next question. Like
Dwell on that.
Crack jokes from that.
it's
Tell
like-
that conversation.
Okay, yeah, you shouldn't be. I don't feel like you should be that quick with it, nah. But
And you
I
should-
feel like there's nothing wrong with
But they'll
asking
be
a
like,
lot of questions.
okay,
Like,
that's
who the fuck am
interesting.
I fucking
Okay,
with? Yeah.
all right.
I feel like you should
yeah.
ask 20 questions throughout the whole day, not just that one little moment y'all got together.
Yeah.
Because it's like you ask one question and then you be like, damn, that's funny. And it's like illiterate. I can't even say it. It really.
Today, Junior?
Right.
And then so before I pass it on,
Alliterate on what that is. Had to say it. Goddamn. Let me drink some water.
Yeah, before I pass it on, quick little game tip for like the guys. When you were asking these females questions, try to have them talking the most.
Okay.
Try to have them talking the most. And the reason why I say it is because it's like females like a mystery. Like when you're not talking that much, she's like, damn, I don't know nothing about him. Like I'm saying all this stuff about me, but I don't know nothing about him. Try to keep like more so the talking on her. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. So you saying don't say shit?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
So what you saying? So you saying? I get what you saying. So you saying like
Keep her suspense up.
keep
That's
her
what-
suspense.
Yeah.
Like when she asks you a question, don't like just answer like quick and simple. Don't be like she asks you like this and that. They like, ask you what do you do? I do music. And you're like, I do music. You don't gotta go into it and give like a whole like rundown of everything you do in music.
But hold on now.
Okay, yeah,
Wait,
like, go
listen,
ahead,
listen. You can't be too dry with her. Then she's
Yeah,
like,
that's
oh
what I'm
damn,
saying,
she
yeah.
ain't feeling me. You just like, okay.
Well, I mean,
get back
hopefully
to
when
it.
you say I do music, she be like, okay, well, what do you do in music? Hopefully she's smart enough to.
I will
ask
say
that.
this. I get what he's saying. Like it seems
Yeah.
like sometimes the less attention you show a female, you feel me, the better.
The more,
You
yeah.
feel me?
That's
And
if she really feeling you.
with
That's
me.
really
Like,
if
it
she
always-
really feeling you.
Like,
Yeah.
the less attention
as
you show,
soon
the
as she
better.
knows everything about you, she gonna get bored of you.
Right. Yeah. True enough. All right. Well, Cody,
What's your opinion?
your opinion on that? What's a good first date?
Well, first of all, before we continue on, Lil, you should introduce yourself and tell the folk what you do out here in these streets.
In these streets. Oh, I do a lot in these streets.
He's for the streets.
Belongs to the streets.
So if y'all don't know, my name is Khalil, or Lil for short. Pretty much, like I said, I do it all. I like to dabble in everything. I always like to. I try not to be like dogmatic about stuff. Always keep my mind open, you know. And but I say like the main things about me you should know. I sing, dance, got a little acting under my belt. You feel me?
Okay.
You know, little Michael Ealy Jr. You feel me? No, I'm not warmed up. Don't put me on the spot.
Time and place for everything.
Time and place for that stuff. Stay tuned. Coming soon. I got y'all. Yeah, that's really it. I'm a gamer. Like I said, I do it all.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Who you then?
What?
Who you?
What? I'm about to talk. I'm gonna introduce myself and then I'm gonna answer the question.
All right.
I feel like I'm a jack of all trades. You know what? I play video games as well. I sing as well. I consider myself a pretty decent singer.
Hit something real quick.
Huh?
Hit something real quick.
Trying to put me on the spot.
I play. I think I said I play video games. I play sports. I'm a musician. I'm a minister. I'm a husband. I'm a father. You know, I do a lot of different things. I'm a good friend and a good, good.
Hold on, Paul.
Huh?
How old are you?
I'm 22.
Man, you doing all that at 22? Come on, man. Stop playing with this man here. Stop playing with this man. Paul, you can give an applause to this man, Cody, right here. You stop playing with him. Go ahead. I'm sorry to interrupt.
But
The audience.
Shout out to my dad.
Goat Talk was filmed in front of a live studio audience. Filmed in front of a live studio audience, like good time.
but what was the question?
So what makes a good first date?
What makes a good first date? I think I feel like personally there's a lot of factors that go into it. Like I feel like, it depends on how much you like the girl. It depends on the vibe you and that person have. Depends on your pockets. Like there's a lot of factors, that go into it.
So let me ask you this. I hate to cut you off. So do you feel like a first date has to be all out, or do you feel like a first date can just be, it can be just something simple, like, you know what I mean?
I feel like that just depend on, number one, it depends on how you feel about the girl, and then it just depend on the guy, because the guy might really like the girl, and then he just do a regular date. You know what I'm saying? Or he might really like the girl and he take her somewhere amazing for their first date. I think it just depends on the guy. Me personally, the history of the first dates I've had, I don't usually take girls out like nowhere crazy.
So they gotta earn that, huh? Now let's talk.
At the same time, I didn't have the money to take it to places that they would have.
But listen, growing up, nigga, our first dates usually going to the movies. Yeah, so I mean, that's good. Just damn
go to Chili's afterwards, you get that 2 for 20.
Yeah, you going home?
I will be the 2 for 20.
That's all we know.
Going crazy on the 2 for 20.
B-dubs and
Our first date used to be on FaceTime.
FaceTime, man. That's deep, bro. A lot of people during this pandemic, they've been doing like FaceTime dates, like they had like DoorDash food and stuff like that. That was interesting to me.
I never heard that.
Yeah, they DoorDash food. Like the dude is send the girl whatever she wants. She is send the dude whatever they want. They sit on FaceTime. And they have a date over FaceTime.
Did you see the people that went viral? They was like, they met each other. Like one dude lived in an apartment, and then the girl he met.
Yeah, I seen that.
And they started dating each other, but they was doing it like virtually, or like they would meet on the roof. He'd go to his rooftop and like have a table and his plate. And she'd go to her rooftop and have her table and her plate, and then they FaceTime like.
Because I remember when they first met. Not met, like personal-wise.
He sent a note to her.
And then when they got together, my man was in a bubble.
Yeah, he was in a bubble.
So, shout out to them. That's lit. But anywho, I guess it's on me now. My name's Mike Coy, and something that important. And I don't really do much, man. I just chill for real. I don't really do anything outside of anything. And it's like, nah. Hey, my name is Mike, man.
Talk to him.
I do music, you feel me? A little bit of acting here and there, you know what I mean? I'm a prophet. It's like, nah. Nah, I'm talking shit, but nah. I just do music, man. I chill a lot, you feel me? I was recently on Rolling Loud. Clap it up for that.
Yes, sir.
Recently made it onto Rolling Loud's Got Bars, you know what I mean? Which is a great accomplishment for me, you know what I mean? So happy about that.
Hold on. Mm-hmm. Searching for a song on SoundCloud, Apple Music, all platforms. Go get it.
Go get that, you know.
Go get it. Tap in.
I like how we was all synchronized right there.
Tap in. Go ahead.
But anyways, yeah, man. So yeah, that's pretty much me, man. I'm not gonna talk about myself too much. You feel me? I'm gonna have all that in the description. You can go check all the music out, all the videos. Anywho, but anyways, a good first date to me, I think it honestly depends on the vibe, man. Honestly, I feel like the vibe just gotta be there. You don't necessarily, in my opinion, I don't feel like you need to do something too serious, like Cody said, just to back, ricochet off of what he said. Vibes, man. You can do a first date at your damn house if you need to, you know what I mean? Invite her over, make her a turkey sandwich. If she wants a turkey sandwich with the Lay's potato chips.
The Lay's potato chips.
With some Lay's potato chips, bro. Off the lemonade, you feel me? It is vibe. Watch some Netflix or something. You don't have to go all out, man. I think the vibe is the most important thing, man. I feel like if you vibe, you vibe. And if you're not, you're not. And that determines if you want to get a second date or not, and a third date, you feel me? So, yeah. That's just I'm gonna keep it short. Yeah.
Right. Well, I gotta introduce myself first. I'm Young B. I hoop, of course, the hooper of the squad. Flawless.
Stephen Curry will fire a quick three.
Yeah. Also, I play video games type shit. I dibble and dab in the acting career too with these guys here. I mean, this little something, we versatile around here, man. That's why we goats. We just goats. The podcast name is Goats for a reason. You feel me?
You're not lying.
Back to the question. I feel like, and I was really just thinking about it, what makes a good first date. Mm-hmm. I feel like it's the interest you're going to spark with that person. So, it's like, y'all, like you said, go to your house, make her a turkey sandwich. But in my head, I'm like, but in my head, I'm like, let's go canoeing. For real, dead ass. Like, be more adventurous type shit. I like
nigga canoeing?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Podcast. We stay in Detroit. We in Detroit, Michigan. We not in downtown. We in the hood. We in the trenches right now.
You gotta think outside. You gotta think outside the box.
In the Rouge River.
The last time your ass ever canoed.
I actually went canoeing like 3 years ago.
You're a canoe with some buffs on.
Yeah, the buffs on, the canoeing does.
For real, it's like something to spark interest. Had him like, wow, this guy really is good. Like,
let's go, son. You dating a black girl?
This anybody.
I ain't trying to get my hair wet.
Anybody. Like, I mean, like going to the movies, going out to dinner. That's something basic. You gotta. I mean, like you said, you don't want to go all and out, like spend a lot of money. Canoeing don't cost that much.
I mean, what you got to think too.
This nigga said canoeing.
You ain't gotta go canoeing. Canoeing.
Spell canoeing.
I mean, it's canoeing.
Canoeing.
That's not how you feel it. But shit, I mean, like this. I feel like you just gotta spark their interest when you take them on the first date. It don't matter where you go.
You gotta think too, though. We in the middle of a pandemic.
Okay, that's different. You did something on the first date.
No, I thought it was in general.
In general. Like in a pandemic, that's something different.
Maybe in Detroit you could go.
It's limited things you can do.
What is it? What's the thing?
What?
Jet skiing.
Yeah. I wouldn't do that too, but yeah, I mean,
generally. First date though?
I mean, you ain't gotta. Yeah, I'm
the girl on the first date, she drowned.
She not. You got life vests as well.
She might really socially distance after that. Man.
But I just spark the interest for real. That's not too much, but enough for, like he said, enough for a second date. Like, damn, have her thinking like, what we about to do next.
So what sparks your interest in a girl?
That's a good ass question. I want to talk on this.
I feel like that's another podcast, but we're gonna cap.
No, we're gonna talk about it right now on this episode.
Yeah, we can do it.
Like I said, we come up with shit.
Brought to you by.
Brought to you by.
Like I said, we don't want to stick too long on the same topic. True. So like, if y'all got more questions around like the whole first date thing, then send us some questions. If not, then we're gonna keep it moving.
Yeah.
So let's talk about that. Like we said, what sparks your interest in the female?
Yeah.
What we got?
I'll start off. Honestly, I mean, I'm gonna just keep it like I'm gonna be bold about it. Honestly, the thing that first that catches my attention about a female is obviously like the looks. I mean, like if you feel some type of way about that, I'm sorry. I'm not about to. Honestly, no, I'm not about to apologize for that.
Yeah, talk your
I
shit.
mean,
It's the same thing with girls.
Yeah,
they gotta look at you. If you're not good looking, they ain't about to talk to you. They about to hold you.
Like I might as well just say like so. My preference, obviously, in a female, slim, thick. I like.
He said slim, thick. What's your cute ass?
Like I said, well, I like a pretty face, small waist. You know. But yeah, that's the thing that's gonna catch my attention first is the looks. But what's gonna keep me coming is everything afterwards. It's like personality, all that, how you carry yourself, your head on straight, all that.
Yeah, because I done met some gorgeous girls that's ugly.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Right.
On the inside.
Especially people like in high school and stuff like that, bro. Like, as you get older, you're gonna realize this. As you get older, you're gonna realize like the looks ain't really all that. Like a lot of y'all date off of looks, and y'all come to find out these people
terrible.
They suck.
Terrible.
With 2 C's.
I done dated girls. They look decent, and then in the beginning they be great, and then towards the end it be like fire. It be like burning.
Priorities fucked up.
Yeah, man, that's important.
Yeah, but like what catches my interest? I mean, I agree with looks. What caught my interest in my wife, particularly, was like her stability. Like I dated girls in the past that like they weren't stable. Like they didn't have a job, or they had a job but they was like broke, or they wouldn't take care of their responsibilities. They had a car or something like that. Like my wife, like she called it her survivor mode, but she had that stability when I met her. Mm-hmm. So it's like I didn't have to come in and be like, oh, I'm gonna take care of you. Like yeah, I wanted her to feel like, you know,
you can provide for her.
I can provide for her.
Yeah, we understand.
Like I didn't have to come in. You get those situations
where an independent woman that feel like she needs me.
You know how you come in. Sometimes you like, oh well, you can pay all my bills and like, you know what I'm saying? Like that really caught my outside of the looks.
That's a gotta go.
Got you. That's real.
You should take Mike.
She gotta be a dime. That's top of the line. Cute face, slim waist with a big butt. Nah, man. Honestly, it probably is something. It has to do with looks. You know, looks ain't everything, but I don't want to know. You know, bear or cuda. You know what I mean? I don't want to ugly. So yeah, but I like girls that's like got a good head on their shoulders for real. You know what I mean? And one thing, honestly, is personality too. Like I like girls that's like I can like laugh with and like joke with for real. Like, I don't like no girl that's all stuck up all the time. You know what I mean? Or always mad all the time. Like that shit is the most unattractive shit on earth, bro. Like. You haven't met a girl, bro. Like, you haven't seen a girl every time you see her, she just mad. Like, you feel me? No matter how funny your jokes are, she just, you know, she's always mad. Like, I hate that shit.
Well, it'd be someone that always look mad, but honestly, they'd be like some like the coolest people.
Hell yeah.
It's like you'll never know because you'd be kind of scared. That's another.
No, because you know me, y'all know me. I'm gonna talk to you. Like, I'm gonna crack a joke. You know what I mean? I feel like that's all of us. Like, we gonna say something most of the time.
Yeah,
walk around. At our age, but like the people that's like going through high school. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But yeah, I would definitely say like, yeah, definitely looks, but looks not everything. Personality more, and then yeah, you can't be rude. I don't like you can't have a shitty attitude towards other people either. Like that shit is a turn off to me. Like we go out or something, you can't be like have a badass attitude everywhere and stuff like that.
Kick your ass out the car going 65 miles per hour.
Treat people how you want to be treated. B.
I mean, y'all hit it right on the nose. You got priorities.
Mm-hmm. Speak on it.
Looks, check. Not too much on looks, but
check.
Like Cody's saying, stability to hold yourself. Mm-hmm. Like Mike, Lil said, slim waist, beautiful, thick behind you, whatever. Like shit, like they hit it right on the nose. I ain't got nothing to say. I mean, shit. Just hit the next question. What is it?
For sure. So this one, does age matter in relationships?
I mean, it depends. Like you talking about we talking to a high school audience and stuff. Yeah,
right.
Like,
but I mean, it's more so everybody. But I know like a lot of the high school people.
Honestly, I feel like once you over 18, it don't matter no more. Like, I feel like you can be anybody you want.
I feel like 10 years like the max.
Okay, so like, I want to stay.
You be like 20 dating a 60-year-old. Like, come on, man.
I don't, because this right now, that question is a dog ass question. Because right now, a 2-age difference between. It always seemed like a pedophile. Back then,
2 age?
What are you talking about?
2
2
years?
age difference. That's
2 years?
2 years, 2 age, same thing.
No, it's not.
I know what he meant. I know
They wanted to be too much.
I knew what he meant, but
so why you guys to say it?
Because we on the podcast.
We gotta
audience right
yourself,
nigga.
We got a clown.
So back then, it wouldn't be a problem. Because thinking about it, look at y'all parents. Just like
probably like high school, like we all know.
No.
parents.
Yeah, look at our parents. Like,
Daddy wasn't there.
my dad, he's 3 years older than my mama.
Yeah, okay.
He graduated high school from my mama did, and they were still talking.
Yeah,
Y'all would think that's like some pedophile shit, like
not
that.
necessarily though. Like they I feel like you in high school at the same time.
No, so when he graduated and he was going to the Marines, my mama was still in 11th grade.
That's not that. I don't see that as.
Yeah, I don't see nothing wrong with that.
That's not because we got that mindset. But the thing about now is like anybody else.
But if it was like a year back now, if she was in the 10th and he was like in the Marines, then that, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, okay.
That's still because my uncle, for instance, him and his ex-wife, they're literally like 4 years apart. And that's going to your question. And I mean, they not together now, but they got 2 kids.
So you saying like the older they are, the more it really don't matter.
Yeah, so that's why I said after 18, it really don't matter.
I still feel like bro.
I really don't think. Like, once you're 18, you can do what you want.
But they wasn't 18
20,
though, and they was talking.
If you 20, you shouldn't. And you talking to like somebody that's like 55. First of all, y'all in 2 different.
That's a sugar mama.
Y'all like 2 different states.
That's a sugar mama.
She got kids the same age as you.
I thought he was about to say like.
Now they looking at you, they calling you stepdaddy. Like, come on now. Like, I just feel like that's a little too much.
Like, damn, your kid's my age.
I just feel like that's a little too much.
I thought he was gonna say like 20 and then she was like 15 or something like that.
I mean, even that though, like that's too much too to me.
But I'm saying you can't tell me y'all wasn't 18 and saw some like 40-year-olds like smack her and shit.
Hell yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
That's different.
Yeah, we gonna keep it real.
We talking about being in a relationship though. We ain't talking about smoking.
That's what I said. We talking about relationship.
Okay.
Talking about relationship.
All right, yeah. I don't think
Shoot, it'd be 40-year-olds that seen us when we was in high school and said, look, you gonna be fine when you turn 18.
Like shit, what's up? Yeah, some of y'all mamas. I went to high school now. Some of y'all niggas I went to high school with mamas. Nigga was got knocked down.
I mean, I feel like when it comes to like guys, I feel like guys definitely. I think we more so. Well, I mean, me. I think I'm more so like someone younger because I feel like as I get older, I want somebody to take care of me. I don't want you to die before me. I want you to die before me.
What? Why is that your mindset on that?
Somebody younger like what?
I mean, so I'm 22. I say like the lowest I would date right now is probably like 20. You know what I'm saying? I mean, when I was 18, like when I was 18, when I was
2 years apart, they not gonna.
I feel like it's better. I mean, but as you get older, obviously, like if I'm 25, I can date somebody that's 21. So, I mean, that's more. Just like mentally, like y'all niggas.
It's crazy because I'm kind of like the opposite, bro. Like I kind of like girls that's like either my age or like older. Like not too much older though. Like
I know like females definitely prefer people that's older.
Yeah,
females definitely.
I wanted somebody that can teach me something. You know what I mean?
I know, but that's like
anybody can teach you something.
That just goes back to the whole thing about like looks. If you older than me and your looks start to fade before mine do, I'm gonna be.
That's deep.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be like I said. I'm gonna keep it honest.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So like, if they was beautiful today, they gonna be beautiful forever.
Yeah, that's
No, nothing, boy. I'm pretty sure your dad look at your mama every day and still think she fine in the mud.
I mean, yeah, in relationship wise, I got some people that I work with like hit. But when they showed me an old picture of them niggas, like, god damn.
They looking
like a dime. Top of the line, nigga.
With a big ride.
Exactly that.
You look at what happened.
Exactly, like, what you did?
Don Cheadle done.
Don Cheadle done. No, bro, honestly, what's the oldest female that y'all did talk to since we on this topic?
Honestly, I think everybody I dated was younger than me.
I was 17.
You said talk to.
But I would. I mean, so I'm 22. I think I go to like 26.
I was 17. I was talking to a 23-year-old.
Okay, yeah. I was 18 talking to him. Yeah, he did tell me that. 18, I'm talking to a 23-year-old for sure. I want to hear your answer. I really went past all of us.
I'm about to take a swing.
I purposely went past all of us because I want to hear his answer. What is the oldest? Byron right here.
Speak your truth.
What's the oldest?
75.
We gonna pray a prayer of repentance after this podcast.
No, he ain't got nothing to be ashamed of. You know what I
They
mean?
nigga be a damn in the ground.
42.
Whoa. Damn. God damn.
She was going through menopause.
Hey, we gonna take a sip to that.
20. Man, all right.
Woo, shit.
Yeah, 42.
42, man.
She's still on my head too,
got
but it's
no
alright.
Well, she didn't been through the crack
She's
here.
not even having a mistress cycle no more.
Mistress cycle.
Yeah,
she like cycle.
Mistress cycle.
She's
Yeah,
like,
chilling.
She was
It's
on
an
her
insight.
thingy.
All right, man. Yeah, but we ain't gonna get too much into that. You feel me? Some girls might start getting their feelings on here.
Oh, yeah.
What's the next question we got?
When do you feel like it's the right time to say I love you?
When you dating or just in general? Because I say I love you to everybody. Like I honestly feel like I just.
I feel like,
everybody.
I feel like we definitely talk about people you date.
like you. I feel like I think the way I think of this question is like when you in love and you're like you just, you just want to tell them.
Yeah, I feel that too. I feel like you should. I don't feel like it should be a time on when you say I love you personally. I feel like if you love somebody, you know you love them. Like fuck it, I love you.
I know. I think.
What you do when you tell
I
them
think
you love
no.
them, but they don't say it back?
Yeah. So,
Shit, you can still love people that don't love you back. That's domestic violence. We're not gonna talk about that.
So like we've been chilling for a minute, and you be like, you sit there and get to look at each other. You be like, I love you.
How you gonna look at them? You look at the camera again.
You gotta be like, I love you.
Anywho.
How you know how they gonna take it? They can be like, damn.
She'll be like, huh?
They can be like, I'm not ready for this right now. It's just like
I mean, that's
I'm like your vibe.
Say
You
that's
want the
cool.
chill.
I'm not ready for this. I'm gonna be like,
But shit, come on, now it's my club. You gonna love me, you know what I mean?
Shatani told me she loved me first.
We the goats, you feel me? They gonna love us off rip. You feel me?
You feel me? You know.
That's how that go.
You know, I'm anointed, so.
Yeah, I'm not ashamed to say
you're
I love you.
anointing.
I feel like you should always, I feel like more people need to know that. Like if you really love somebody, I feel like you need to start telling people that you love them. That's why you see me all the time. I'm always pushing love. You feel me? You gotta tell people that. Some people need that shit, honestly. Like some people need to know that they are loved.
Most definitely.
You know what I mean? On every aspect, relationships, regular, it don't matter. Yeah.
Man,
I would say
Go ahead, talk.
that the right time to tell somebody that you love them is
The first time you go to church with them.
no.
I was like, okay.
I feel like to just be completely honest, there isn't like a right time or a wrong
I
time
don't think so either.
because like whether they say it back or not, you know how you feel.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They know how you feel.
Yeah, that's my whole point.
I don't feel like I don't know how to feel about that question. Like I don't feel like there is a right or wrong time. You just say it and you hope for the best. And if they don't say it back, that don't mean it's the end of the relationship.
It doesn't.
Right.
And I feel like that's why a lot of people's relationships go the way they go though, because a lot of people be like,
And they feelings.
yeah, like they be in their feelings and they don't want to say I love you when they really do. And you feel me? Sometimes, like I said, that's what people be wanting to hear. And
And like,
they go
did
find
that
somebody
once.
to actually
I
do.
did that once. I said it was like, damn. I texted it was like, I do love you, like for real. Like damn, like you could forever be in my heart. And it was just like everything went sideways. So I was like, okay, fuck it then.
Right, but that love, I don't feel like love ever dies either.
don't.
Like I feel like you always gonna have love for a person.
No.
Like,
For real.
we get into that next.
Okay.
But,
Okay.
get into that next. But how I feel about it, so like the old me, like I've definitely been like the one to be like, I say like I love you first, like all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like the only reason I would say I love you first is because obviously like I meant it. Like I wasn't just saying it just to say it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I meant it, but I did it just to more so to make her feel like more comfortable.
He
You know
likes
what I'm saying?
I knew you were saying it. I didn't want to be the first one to say that.
Blueface, baby.
Yeah. Like I said it just to like let her know how you feel. Like that was the type of guy I was like. I was the guy that like sent like paragraphs and all that, like out of nowhere, out the blue and stuff like that. But
Ain't nothing wrong with that, bro.
I'm with you.
like I didn't want a female to ever feel like I was just like using her and stuff like that. So that's why I would always be like the first one to say I love you and stuff like that. But how I feel now.
Talk to him, Lil. Talk to him.
Spit some games. Spit them gems, boy.
How I feel now, like all the past, like when I was saying I was in love with these females, I definitely wasn't in love. Like I had love for them.
Yeah, I was just about to say, there's a difference between
I
having love
definitely
and
wasn't
being
in
in love.
love. But how I feel now, I feel like I should have took more time. You know what I'm saying? Like I saw some stuff. They were like, you got to see people through all their seasons. That's, you know what I'm saying? Like anger, sadness. Like when they down, like all that. Like when they happy, when they at their lowest. That's when you know. There's been a lot of times where I've went through it with females and broke up because they might be like I've always seen them at like their best, but then when they're at their lowest, that's when stuff starts going wrong.
Is it going wrong for you or is it going wrong for them?
Both, honestly, because it goes wrong for them, and then me trying to reach out and make sure they good. I'm like, you know, like it's like parts of me, like I'm like pushing to the side, and I'm trying to focus on them, which shouldn't have been the case. You know? But is there a right time to say it? Definitely. I saw a video like a while ago. I kind of forgot how it go, but pretty much dude was just saying like he was married to his wife. And then he was married to her for like however many years, and he said like every day like they just did like the same thing, same stuff. They went to sleep, say I love you, and like blah blah blah. You wake up, say I love you, like this and that. They was always good to each other. But he said one day he just woke up and he was like, damn, I'm like in love with you. And I think it's all that time they spent together and just the vibe, the connection. And honestly, I say that's kind of like how I feel right now. Like I said, me being 22, my opinion can change at any time, but as of now, that's how I feel.
That's an interesting perspective on that, man. I appreciate you dropping those gems on it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And that's going to be the next episode of
Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, right. No, that's lit. All right, what's the next topic, man? We can touch on it.
Can you be too young to be in love?
Yes, I think so. Like people don't like what's in love, bro. I feel like people would be thinking they in love when they in
feel like
9th grade and shit. Like I don't think you be in love. I think that's like strong. Like I feel like you got to go through some shit with somebody to be in love with them.
Most definitely.
Have you been in love?
The 4 seasons. Yes. Honestly, so out of all the females I've dated and messed with, I say I was in love once.
Okay. Have you been in love?
I don't think I've been in love. I didn't have very strong like for somebody, but as far as being in love, I don't think so.
Have you been in love? No. So Lil says he's been in love. I'm obviously in love. I'm married. So I feel like the only way to
yeah, how would you know you in love? Like how do you know?
This nigga in love. I'm out of love.
Yeah, I was like,
you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like to answer this question as thoroughly as possible. Then the perspective needs to come from somebody who's either been in love or in love currently.
I feel like this
step back. I'ma just listen.
I feel like this question is up for you and Cody.
I'ma just listen.
I feel like a lot of like Mike will say all the time like, oh, I wouldn't do that for a female, or I wouldn't do that for her, or I ain't never gonna do that for a girl. And I feel like you know, and I told him this before, like you can't really say that until you've been in love. And he said he never been in love. So because there's a lot of things I said I would never do. It's a lot of things I said that I wouldn't do, and then there were some things I knew. I said I ain't gonna do that till I get married. And then I got married. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of that stuff,
eating the booty.
Toss that salad.
Come on, speak on it. What you gonna do when you in love?
I don't know what you talking about.
What you gonna do?
When you in love. Say no for
that boy got but $300 worth of groceries on his face.
Like groceries.
Anyways, niggas. Yeah, like I feel like it was a lot of things I said I wouldn't do or I wouldn't do till I got married, and then when I got married, those same things that I said I wouldn't do, I found myself doing. Not because I was forced to do it, but because I had so much love for this person, or I was in love with my wife so much that I was willing to do these things.
So you feel like love makes you compromise? It makes you... Love
definitely makes you compromise. If we go to the good book that I like to read, it's called the Bible. You know, it's many scriptures that talk about love. It tells us that love is patient, love is kind, love is caring. Like, and then it goes on to talk about, like, literally there's so many scriptures about love, but it's like there are so many things. Love covers a multitude of things. Like love conquers all. Like, that's all Bible stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like if you really love a person, you're willing to compromise. Now, I'm not saying be foolish. I'm not saying be a fool and get caught slipping, or, you know. But I know we talked about before. and this is before we started our podcast, but we talked about before how women or even guys, like a girl will do something to the guy or the guy do something to the girl, and you know the significant other will choose to stay with that person, or the significant other will choose to to defend that person. And it's like,
I don't know. I ain't even to cut you off, but I'm just saying though, like, this is the GOAT talk, and we gonna keep it real, man. So, like, I don't know. Like, I feel like even if I'm in love with somebody, this is how I feel now. Like he said, I ain't never been in love, so I don't know. But if somebody was to cheat on me, if I'm with a bitch and I'm giving her all this attention, doing all this shit, and she cheat on me, it's over. I'm done with that bitch. I'm cutting off.
It's still like, it's I don't know. Everybody's different.
Everybody is different, man. But I feel like certain shit is like unforgivable. You know? I mean, not unforgivable. It's untolerable. I can't tolerate that. You know what I mean?
I feel cheating states. I got some shit for y'all about cheating.
Yeah, like,
but I feel like you gotta also look at the bigger picture.
What's the bigger picture? She let another person.
Listen to what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. When stuff, and I feel like this is where a lot of marriages and a lot of relationships can be saved. Mm-hmm. If people just put their pride to the side. Because if a situation like that occurs in your relationship, you have to step back and you have to look at the entire relationship as a whole. You can't just look at this one moment. Did I do anything to make her feel insecure, to push her away, to push her to another man? Like, that's a real question. Like, I know, like, we always talking about, oh, like, she for the streets and all these different things that we say.
She for the streets.
But we got to be realistic with ourselves and hold ourselves accountable just as much as we want to hold.
And I agree with you on that.
Girl accountable.
I agree with you on that. But what if you a guy and you doing everything? You showing her.
That's what I'm saying. If you doing everything, that's different.
Doing all that. You like the perfect dude. She tell you the perfect dude, but she still. That's when she's for the streets. That's when she's for the streets.
That's absolutely. Yeah,
absolutely. And it's so many girls like that.
Absolutely.
And they try to blame it on circumstances. They try to blame it on stuff that they've been through. I don't feel like what you've been through makes you feel me, hurt somebody. Like, that's fucked up. That's like, just because somebody else hurt you, I didn't hurt you, so you don't have to.
But I feel like
that shit to me, you know what I mean? Like,
I feel like a way you know, and this is just my personal opinion. Other people might have other ways of knowing, but I feel like the way that I know I'm in love is when I start to feel like I'll die for that person. I'll die for that girl. I'll die for my wife. I'll jump in front of a car. I'll jump in front of a bullet. Like, if you don't feel like that, then you probably not in love.
Yeah. I seen a post. It was like, I got all these hoes in my phone, but I want you. But how you know you're not one of her hoes and she want the other person?
Ooh, that's deep. That's deep. And I feel like that's how it be a lot of times. I feel like a lot of times how you feel about somebody, maybe how they feel about somebody else. I've definitely been in a situation like that.
You just got to do it.
Yeah, you just got to, man.
That shit,
but they always come back.
That shit is recent, honestly, for me. So unfortunately,
yeah. I mean,
but you ain't gonna live your life. You ain't gonna live your life based off that.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's not gonna determine how I treat you. It's one person. That's their loss. You know,
because you don't know. Because you don't know. Like, you don't know that though.
Yeah.
You don't know if a girl treating you.
That's what I'm saying. How you don't know?
On her list.
That's what I said. How you don't know?
But I feel like you do know sometimes. Like, sometimes you get that vibe. Like, sometimes you honestly know. Like, sometimes, and then sometimes, like, I'm very vocal. Like, I'd be like, be real. And they, sometimes they be like, yeah, well, I'll talk to somebody else. You feel me? And that's cool to a certain extent. But at the same time, you can't expect too much. You know what I mean? Or sometimes you got to get yourself out that situation, because sometimes you start falling for this person and they falling for somebody else, and that's just like. It's like a domino effect. You know what I mean? Like,
at that point.
You trying to knock her down, she trying to knock everybody else down. That shit gonna fuck everything. You know what I mean? So yeah, but yeah, man. I personally feel like I don't know, man. I don't know. I never been in love because I ain't never felt like I didn't seen people that's been in love. I didn't seen the shit that they could go through. I didn't seen the emotions. I ain't never felt like that about it. I didn't definitely have been like, damn, like, you feel me? Didn't get in my feelings for sure. But in love, nah, I ain't never been in love yet. I'm scared of love, man. That shit. I'm scared to fall in love with him, man. Cause if she cheat, I'm killing her. It's like, nah, let's delete that out.
Alright, look.
We keeping that shit in.
I got a question. I got a question for y'all.
Cheat on me, I'm gonna kill you. You gonna die.
Alright, so
hey, Myron, if a bitch cheat on me, she gonna die. She's dying.
Die.
You're going to die.
Anyway.
If you cheat on me, Cody, look at the camera. Look at it. I don't try to hear me. Look, all of us group. Look, bitch. If you cheat on us, you gonna die. You don't die if you cheat on me, bitch. I'm done. You gonna die, bitch. I'm trying to tell you, future bitch. If you cheat on me, I'm gonna kill you.
All right, talking about future bitch.
Alright, I'm joking. I'm not joking.
Alright,
Alright, go ahead.
Let's come back to that. Let me talk about the shit about the like the being like the young and being in love shit.
Okay.
So I'm gonna just keep it quick. When I was in high school, these niggas though. When I was 18 in high school, in my senior year, I was dating a girl. She was 2 years under me, so she was 16. But that was like literally the one girl I was in love with. And honestly, I feel like at the age of 18, you're not too young, because at that age, I mean, like, you know what's going on in the world. Like you know what sex is. You know what all this other shit is. It's like the prime. It's like the prime age to like. It's like, well, like, you might not know what it is, but it's like the prime age where like you hip to everything. You have like a basic. Like a surface level understanding of a lot of stuff.
I was at church.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Some people like boomers.
But definitely, like, looking back, like I would be like I looked at how good our relationship was. Like, I looked at like how she talked to me, how I talked to her. Like, it was never like you had to worry like if this person liked me or not. Like, it was always there. Like, if I showed affection, she always showed affection. Like, if we was out in public, she never hid the affection. I never hid the affection. And like, you know, stuff like that. That's how I knew I was in love. And then it was just like the fact that she was different. Like when I say like this girl was different, she was literally different. Like, when I say that, when I said that stuff to the other females, I'm sorry, I was lying.
Hey,
I was lying.
This is about. We gonna keep a shit a thou wow.
I was lying.
He was
but
lying to you.
this girl was different. Like mindset, like all that. Just wow. Like that's literally all I can say. Like when I picture her in my head, wow. But to keep it a buck, it's like, even though this was high school, she might not feel the same way like right now. Like to her, like she might have just thought this maybe just like a little high school relationship that was going to eventually end. But to me, that shit was everything. And I'm gonna just leave it at that.
So what was the next question?
So this is the question I got for y'all. So right now at our age, well, I can't say our age, our generation.
Okay.
Because you know we're considered a Generation Z. I say G. They say there's no more. I can't say no more. It's like, it's not just let's go out, let's be boyfriend and girlfriend. Now we got this talking stage, right? So in the talking stage, do you drop all the other females?
So I think I start this one off. So I feel like this. I feel like if y'all both came to an agreement where y'all like,
okay, we gonna take shit serious.
we gonna take shit serious. Like, if y'all feel like I feel like y'all talk
your shit.
If y'all say that, if y'all both say like we gonna take shit serious, or y'all, and you ain't even necessarily gotta say it all the time. If she tripping on what you doing, you tripping on what she doing, I feel like y'all should both just grow the fuck up and just focus on each other and just worry about each other. All this extra shit, that just brings confusion. If you know you like somebody and you know that that's the person you see yourself being with, why talk to somebody else? I don't get that. Like, if you really see yourself being with this person, you feel me? And you feel like, they haven't told you, but you just feel like that person, you feel me? It's worth taking that chance to me and cutting off all them extra people. Because all that is going to spark confusion. It's going to create confusion in your head. You're going to start wondering too much. You're going to start overthinking. Just focus on that one person. I'm a one person type of person, so that's probably just how I feel. It'd be interesting to get y'all perspectives, but
stop
I'm a one
being
person
fucking nonchalant to your significant other.
Yeah, like, and I'm very vocal, so like the continuation of that, like, I'm very vocal, so I very state that. I be like, I want to talk to you, and if I say I want to talk to you, that's you the only person I want to talk to, and that's that. I cut off every other girl if I really want you. Because if I don't want you, I'm not going to cut off my other bitches. So I just want you to know that. I'm going to keep talking. You ask me, I'm going to be honest. I'm still talking to baby girl over there at McDonald's. And I also still talking to baby girl at Cold Stone. And I also talking to the bitch at the gym. So even if I'm be honest with you. But if I really like you, it's only you. So if I say I ain't got no hoes, I ain't got no hoes. I'm be honest.
In the words of the great player, I need a one-man woman and you need a one-lady man.
Nah, but I want to get Cody's perspective on that. You married, man, so y'all obviously had stages and y'all obviously had times.
I actually made that mistake. Like when me and my wife first started talking.
Like, you didn't drop them?
No, we didn't. So we didn't make it clear at the very well. She made it clear, but you know, before my wife was saved, she was unsaved. You know what I'm saying? She had them lined up. You know, like niggas. She was cold in high school, so niggas wanted to talk to her.
Right.
So you know, she had her options.
And I definitely feel like that's a big step to like drop every girl, cause you when you do that, you risk like, I can drop all these girls and I can make them, I can drop all these girls and then this not work out. Now basically start over. That's why I feel like you shouldn't even just have like if you. Like I said, I'm a one person nigga. That's too much, too many emotions. Especially when you're dealing with as a guy dealing with girls. Like it's so many different emotions. Like that's just too much, bro.
I just feel like if they make it clear to you that they're only talking to you, and they don't have to come out right out and say it. Like Shatani came out and said it to me, like, you know, hey, I'm only talking to you.
Right. That's real.
And I didn't listen. I
didn't say that a few times. It was true.
Yeah, but girls,
I'm talking to them or I'm talking to y'all.
I feel like girls be so brainwashed by all the past. That's why I feel like you shouldn't bring your past into your present. Because a lot of girls probably done dealt with dudes that be like, I'm only talking to you, but he got a whole bunch of other. Like we goats, you feel me? Like this is a whole nother level, baby girl. We on a whole nother level.
Dead, you would see his only bros up and down my
computer. Yeah, not for real. Like some G shit. And that's why, like, you know, like girls can go through my phone. I don't care about nothing.
I'm like, you wanna go I would literally, you want to go through my phone?
Yeah.
You want to see my call log? Nigga, we talk on the phone all dinner all the time.
Yeah,
so it's like
talk a lot. I need to stop.
It's like damn. It's like damn. Like if I call you, you better feel special or something.
Yeah, nah, for real, for real. If I'm talking to you, you should definitely feel special because I'm a very busy individual.
Especially for me, I ain't gonna call you.
All of us busy.
You better
so
call
the fact
me,
that we all
I ain't talking to you.
We all super busy. We all got a lot of shit going on. So if I make
that we here talking to y'all today shows you how much we love y'all.
Yeah, not for real though. Because like if I take the time to take out and talk to you, that means I really fuck with you. And I really want to talk to you. So
before this, I was doing some homework. I still be doing homework.
Right. I had a photo shoot. You feel me? So there's a lot of shit going on.
His homework was due tomorrow, and he got it last week. Right. So
I need to go get some groceries. Some groceries from the grocery store.
I'm starving right now, bro.
You know what I mean? So it's so much shit.
I gotta rake leaves.
Oh, it's terrible.
But yeah, man. So that's definitely a good topic, and I definitely like to sum that up. I definitely feel like you feel me. If y'all on the talking stages, just focus on that one person, man. Like I don't feel like you need to be talking to a bunch of different girls and all that shit. Because that's gonna bring confusion, man. It's gonna be, I don't know.
People got to be okay with being different, man. Like the society we live in, we like. They pushing the norm like it's
not
like
norm.
It's okay to have a bunch of women. That's not okay cool. To have a bunch of guys. They pushing sex on everybody.
Yeah, that's not cool.
Have sex with a bunch of women. Have sex with a woman. You got to be okay with being different from how today's society
right,
is.
And you got to be able to fight temptation. Like a lot of times, you know how many. Let's talk about it. You know how much pussy I done passed up on, bro, in this lifetime, bro? Like, I could count on 2 hands or more how much pussy I done passed up. It's just because...
Count on 2 hands or more.
Nah, for real. Like, I can count, like, for real. Like, it's so much pussy out there, bro. Like, but all pussy not good pussy. All pussy not worth it pussy. You know what I mean? Like, you can't just be hitting everybody. And girls shouldn't just be letting... It's a double standard. Like, I feel like niggas be like, girls shouldn't let a bunch of dudes fuck her, and I agree with that. Like, girls shouldn't be out getting hit by everybody. Get you one nigga that you fuck with and have sex with him. But I feel the same with dudes. Like, you shouldn't be out here fucking every girl. Like, get you one girl you fuck with and fuck with them, and then that should be that.
Even though that's a double standard, but still,
yeah, but it's not a double standard. I'm saying the same. Like, I feel like if a girl should fuck with one nigga, I feel like a nigga should fuck with one girl. I don't feel like you should be out here fucking with a bunch of people. Like, that's just how I feel. I feel like
I don't feel like you should be having sex with nobody until you get married.
This guy, yeah, but look, I'm some G shit. You feel me? You gonna do that? So I don't think you should be having it. Like, girls be telling me how many bodies they got and shit like that. Like, that should honestly be a turnoff. Like, because we ain't gonna get into all that. But listen, we ain't gonna get into all that. But all I'm gonna say is, you feel me? Have some morals about yourself. Yeah. Get you somebody that you fuck with that one person, and y'all gonna go somewhere. You feel me? Especially at our age, like we 22. I feel like right now is the time where you making them important decisions in your life, how you about to move in your life. You feel me? And you should have somebody right there with you to enjoy that experience. That
sex.
I mean, listen.
Sex gonna be there.
I can get someone whenever. I just choose not to.
Yeah, no, for real. Like, cause
I feel like I'm waiting for that right one. Like,
damn. No, you said not for real though. Like, no, he really.
All I'm
real,
saying
though,
is, you know you the shit when you can pass on some pussy.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know what I mean? I ain't even like getting late, bro. I don't want to say it.
That's all y'all right here.
Yeah, I know.
That's like I'm glad all y'all answered first. Like I said, because I feel like I got like the most like different mindset from these dudes, especially with all the shit I've been learning in the past years.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, how I feel about this with the whole talking stage. How I was in the past, yeah, I definitely agree with y'all. But now, like I said,
let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. I like this shit. We about to get spicy, boy. You
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Like I said, definitely like in the past, yes. So I'm gonna speak for high schoolers right now. People that's like you, pretty much like all the people like everybody know each other. So
everybody know. No. I mean, They know each other.
Exactly.
Your city is a small city. Everybody knows somebody of know somebody.
Everybody is gonna come around. Comes back around. That shit is true.
You like, damn, they know him. Damn, they close. Damn, I hope they don't say nothing.
They be your cousin.
So y'all pretty much know like what my answer about me for the high school. So if you in high school with the talking stage, I feel like, especially when niggas like y'all like y'all niggas don't got game like that yet. Y'all know y'all don't even know what the fuck game is yet. So when you in the talking stage, honestly, it's best to just focus on one girl. Honestly, it's you gonna get caught up. It's not a coming to an understanding and all this stuff. Especially like when females like I don't like if y'all get mad at me for this, so what? But a lot of times females are very spiteful. If you are talking to multiple females, she will snitch on you. She will snitch on you. Now when it comes to guys, if we like mess with another dude girl, we not gonna tell them. We not. I'm just being honest. We not. But females will snitch on you, mainly because they probably want old girl position, or she's just trying to be messy. Honestly.
But it's crazy though. She talked to a whole bunch of niggas too, but she mad.
Yeah.
But that's the thing though. She's not gonna. She. That's her putting the attention on you takes the attention off of her.
Hey,
that's deep. A lot of girls they got
never thought about that.
Yeah, that's deep. That's deep. A lot of girls be out here they got fooling, bro. That's deep.
Gems on
yeah, that's deep.
But that's what I'm gonna keep it for that. Like, so I'm gonna keep it.
I don't know. I don't really see the point in talking to multiple people at one time.
I don't either, bro. Like I said, that's too many emotions.
I don't see how you can. I don't see what you getting out of that. Like I don't see. Like if one person don't work out, if this one person you talking to don't work out, just leave them alone. Move on to the next.
That's crazy. Hold on, I'm sorry.
What if you got like 5 girls that you like? Then what?
Exactly. Now you gotta make a decision. Now you playing.
That's better. And I'm gonna tell you why.
That's not better.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Let's talk about it. Listen. Go ahead, B. I'm gonna go to Cody and go to the Bible for right now. So we're gonna start off with Adam and Eve right here. So you know that Eve, the one who
if you go Bible, I'm ready.
You ready? So think about it. Eve's the one who that really ate off the tree first, and then she tried to bring Adam over there like, yeah, come do this too, it's okay, and that brought the attention off of her.
No,
and then put it on him because God asked him, what made y'all do that instead of asking her.
Eve did.
Let's go back to the thing saying it takes the attention off of her to get it on you.
No.
That's what I'm getting. Alliterate.
What you saying is true.
Yeah.
But it ain't got nothing to do with Adam and Eve. Because Eve did what she did, number one.
But my thing is, I'm going over that. He said females would do this to get attention off of them.
Okay, that's fine.
And that's exactly what she did.
But that's not what Eve did.
What she did? Go ahead, tell me.
Eve, number one, she was manipulated.
Yeah, by the snake.
By Satan, right.
Yeah.
He came to her and he twisted what God said. So he confused her.
Mm-hmm.
Second of all, Adam... He said,
listen.
No. Listen. This is from the beginning of time.
Bible study on Go Talk. You're not gonna get this anywhere else.
This is from ever since the beginning of time. Ever since the beginning of time, the man is always supposed to be in his rightful place, leading his woman.
Yes.
Adam was not there when Eve got manipulated. So in a sense, you read the story too? Who did God hold accountable? Even though Eve was the one that ate the fruit first.
Adam, for sure.
Right, because God told Adam.
Most definitely,
he didn't say nothing to Eve. He told Adam, and Adam was supposed to be responsible for his wife. So you can't say she put it on him. She didn't put it on him. He was supposed to cover her, and he didn't.
True. Okay.
So like what you saying, I'm not saying what you saying about a girl taking the attention off her and putting it on you. That is very much true. I'm just saying that's not what happened with Adam and Eve.
Yeah, okay, I got you.
But I get where you was going with yours. I just we can't teach wrong.
Yeah, wrong facts. You know I apologize. But it's still kind of incorporated together a little bit. But hey.
Yeah, like I definitely agree. Like a woman will try to take the attention off of her and put it on you. And women do that a lot. It don't even have to be in a situation where there's other people involved. It could be something as little as, why you didn't flush the toilet when you use the bathroom?
Why you put the toilet seat down?
They try to. That's just something they do. They deflect. They like to deflect confrontation. Like they don't. You know what I'm saying? Like some women like confrontation.
They don't like the responsibility. I'm gonna just be honest.
True.
Yeah.
Well, fellas, I feel like we talked about a lot today, man. I feel like
I'm not done.
Okay.
What we got next?
But no, let me like I said, I already talked about like the whole high school part.
Okay.
But as you get older and you get to like real life, people, like, we're busy. We have a multitude.
Yes.
We have a multitude of things.
We have a job.
We have a multitude of things to do.
B.
We focusing on one person honestly isn't just like strategic. And the reason why I say that is because this shit is literally called the date. I know a lot of people gonna like a lot of people gonna like give me like shit for this, but it's called the dating game for a reason. A lot of people feel like why that's your problem. You consider it a game, but it is a game. And the reason why I say that is because
You find the right one, you won.
yeah. So like, say like if you messing with like 3 females at once, if you got like say if you got like the game to do it, you got like a rotation of females. Some like a lot of dudes like the females, like the multiple females they dating, like they know about each other. And when I say like they know about each other, like, they may not like have met them, but like he able to say like, oh, I'm dating, like I'm seeing other females. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
Disclaimer, real quick.
They do their research.
Disclaimer. You putting your game out there, so if any.
That's cool, but if you got the game, if you got the game, it don't matter.
No, he ain't bringing it down though.
No.
If you got it,
He a gamer. He said that at the beginning. That's what he do. He play games. You know, it's video games. What do y'all think he talking about?
Oh, it's fine.
He not talking about y'all.
Hey, baby, I'm good. What's up? But
some girls might see that like, oh my god, he gonna play.
That's another thing. That's another thing. Like when y'all saying the whole thing, like telling a female that you have no hoes, a lot of them don't like that. Reason why? Let's talk about it. That's because they feel like
they got hoes and you don't have hoes. Like damn,
they looking like damn, like this nigga all feel like you just met me.
Cause now they ain't got nothing.
You just met me.
Now they ain't got nothing to put on you.
Exactly.
Now that makes sense. So
they can't. You can't get caught up. You can't do nothing.
I have all the hoes. No. I got all the hoes, baby. Come talk to me.
It's like then they see that and they be like, I'm the only girl. Like, there's no other girl that want that position. Then she think if no other girl like you, then why should I like you?
But no, and I say that, but then I done been in situations where girls know like I could get a lot of attention, but I'm just focusing on them. You know what I mean? Because like if you got that shit, you got that shit. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's cool to have like that one that you give like the more attention to others. Like you can fall back on.
It's a maturity thing.
That's cool.
So you saying you should have hoes?
It's if you go about it right, yes. Like if you no.
I don't agree with that.
I don't agree.
If you have hoes with the
light skin, y'all.
If you have hoes with like see like me like. I'm not the cheating type, but of course, like if I'm dating multiple people, like I'm going to eventually come to one and then drop all the rest.
I agree.
But not if you doing it just to fuck around, you're not gonna take none of them serious. Then you wrong. You're wrong. Especially if you want to cheat, you wrong.
I get where Lil going. I get where he's going. It's like you say, this is a dating game.
It's the dating game, and then like it's like this. Even if you mess up with one, it's a game. You can always get another turn with her.
Exactly.
What are you saying when we say talking? Like, am I all these females that I'm talking?
So when I say
am I
talking,
taking them on dates?
Am I putting effort in? Like
what you trying to do?
That's a good ass question.
Am I going?
So that's the thing. So like I said, when it's high school, it's talking, but when you older, it's considered dating.
Yeah, because I'm like, if I'm chilling with you, if I'm spending time with you, I'm taking you out.
I feel like
that means I'm dating you.
I agree. Like, I agree if you saying like, I agree if you saying like I'm texting. But no, wait. I agree if you say like, okay, I got 3 girls on my phone that I'm texting. I'm not taking 3 girls out on no date and they coming over. I'm not doing it.
I would take one.
I'm not doing it.
I would take one.
But out of that,
that's why you
that's the one I would think is good.
Yes. Okay, so in that manner, I agree.
But yeah, man, so shit, that pretty much concludes today's episode, if you ask me, man. We talked about a lot of dope stuff. We're gonna save a lot of stuff, man. We got a lot of topics we want to go over with y'all. This is just our first episode. This is the pilot, I guess you can call it. We just trying to, and it's not gonna always look like this. Like we gonna get more professional with it. We gonna have better quality.
We're gonna be in different
like
locations.
the church say, as we grow, you grow.
Yeah. So yeah, we gonna probably move to a studio or something like that eventually. But we just wanted to get our, just start, man. Like we really had this idea, we acted on it, you feel me? And that's all we trying to do, man. We just trying to stop bullshitting and we trying to get straight to it, man. So that's all I gotta say, man. I feel like we talked about a lot of stuff. It's only gonna get better from here, man. We gonna have guests on, we gonna have, you feel me, a lot of different perspectives, man. So a lot of different topics. So y'all got anything y'all wanna say?
I mean, shit. It's time to go.
You got anything you wanna say?
May the Lord watch between me and no, I'm just playing.
But yeah, any of the topics we touched on, any things we said, if you feel like we didn't touch on them enough,
let us know.
Hit us back if you want us to like clarify more, especially me. Like I said, I got that shit for y'all. Bro.
I mean, yeah,
like,
comment, like, subscribe, tell your friends about it.
Bro, you feel me?
You feel me?
Like anything, you can like, even though these are like broad general topics, like if you got personal questions for us, like if you don't know shit about me, like, you know, like you trying to get messy, like
you can write a letter.
We gonna get messy.
We
spilling chili everywhere.
Yeah, man. Hey, give it. We gonna have all of our Instagrams and everything like that in the description, man.
I mean, one more thing. If y'all wasn't listening to the game we just spit, too bad. He's on to the next one.
I'm married. If you wasn't listening to me, then on to the next one.
Listen, man. We gonna end it with a bye. And this is Goat Talk, man. It's been real.